you got into BCom Honors Capital Markets,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Now, let us know how has been your 3 years of journey.
My 3 years of JGU journey has been a hell of a ride. I would say it was an adventure, and it had its ups and downs definitely. But I think overall it changed me as a person. It changed my perspective of the world. I think it changed me overall in a positive way. I'm more hardworking than I was. I'm more persistent. I'm more disciplined. I'm more consistent. So it really did change me. I don't think a lot of people would agree with me that a lot of like Jindal people don't say that Jindal changed them in a good way or a bad way. I don't know, but it definitely changed me in a good way, I would say.
Great. Friends, change is the only constant in life. We all human beings are like water, with whom we spend our day on daily basis, what kind of friends we make, they slowly and gradually impact our life. Am I right?
Definitely.
So Sarthak, 3 years already gone. My next question to you is, are you planning to continue for the 4th year, or are you planning to take a drop after your 3rd year?
So after carefully considering everything and what's going on with the world, I've decided not to continue with the 4th year.
Okay.
I've decided to drop out after this because I already have gained a lot of education and experience from JGU, but also my CFA level 1, I'm also a CFA level 1 cleared student and CFA level 2 candidate.
So you are currently pursuing CFA level 2.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I am very happy that amid all these things, you are slowly and gradually building your academic profile as well. That's good. Okay. So you have already cleared CFA level 2.
No, I have cleared
You
level
are.
1.
You are entering into the CFA level. You have entered, right?
Yes, I have cleared CFA level 2 and I am a CFA level 2 candidate. That means I have paid the institute fees and I'm
Okay.
going to be appearing for it in August.
So level 2 exams you will be giving in August, right? How tough is it to clear level 1? What kind of preparations you made?
I think it was a lot of sacrifice that I made.
Friends, please note these replies what he is giving, and he started very importantly with the word sacrifice. We all have to make sacrifices in life to get somewhere. Please tell us what sacrifices were those.
So first of all, I would like to say that the sacrifices that I had to make were, of course, me spending time with my friends, hanging out with them, chilling, watching movies and everything.
So you cut down on all those things.
But I had to cut down on everything.
Okay.
Definitely. But it was totally worth it because when I went into the exam, I gave it and I came back and I felt good. And the day I passed, my father and my Bade Papa, like what do you call it, Tauji were very happy. They hugged me and said, very good, proud of you. And it was very tough, I would say. Yeah, CFA level 1 is quite tough because there's a lot of content. There's a vast amount of content as well as there's so minute details that you have to make sure that you get it right.
So how many hours in a day typically you have to study when you were appearing for those exams?
So for CFA level 1, I would say at least give, if you're going to be preparing for 6 months, I would say give at least 3 hours
A day.
at least, minimum.
Friends, please note that if you are aspiring for a CFA, it is directly coming from a senior that you have to spend meaningful 3 hours at least in a day. Okay, Sarthak.
Yes.
So sacrificing friends, movies, Netflix, all those things.
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me, what did you achieve from that? I also learned there was some kind of a scholarship you got in CFA, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much to JSBF Scholarship Committee for granting me the scholarship for CFA level 1 as well as for level 2.
Okay. How much was that amount?
I think it was around $900. So my exam fees was capped at $600 plus the GST.
Friends, it is not just the benefit of academics, it is also a financial benefit which he earned through his sacrifices. You must not leave all those things lightly. Understand them. Okay, Sarthak. So one thing is clear, you are planning to end your studies not going with an honors degree, right?
Yep.
Tell us something about your internships. You have already completed 3 years.
Yep.
So help our audience know about what you did in different internships and how important are these internships, because students and parents these days are quite worried about these, where to start, because after your first semester many a times people think, oh, I need to do an internship in Bombay or Bangalore. Am I right? All these things come up. So who better than you can sensitize us today where to start this journey and what to focus during these internships?
Yeah. So regarding the internships, I would say that get your first internship in a city that is far away from you. I would say get uncomfortable. Like focus on that word uncomfortable. If you're in a comfortable environment, you won't be able to grow. So for you to, I would say, grow, you have to be uncomfortable, and for you to be uncomfortable, you have to be in a city which is far away from your home. Definitely. So I would say, yeah, definitely an internship in Delhi and Bombay wouldn't hurt you, definitely. But even if you get an internship elsewhere, it's perfectly fine. But just make sure that you give 100% of your efforts into that internship.
Friends, getting out of your comfort zone is something which is very, very important. And therefore, you need to understand that pick your choices carefully.
Yes, I remember my first internship was in Findoc Gurgaon. Findoc Private Limited Gurgaon. It's a broking services. I was there as an equity and derivatives analyst.
Did you get it on your own, or did you get any support from the college?
No, I think I got this one on my own.
Okay.
So, but I did have support from OCS JSBF, and they were willing to provide me with different internships, but I went for this one.
Friends, I want to tell you, he took a term OCS JGBS or OCS JSBF. These are the departments which are within the banking and finance school or the business school or the law school, which we call as Office of Career Services. So OCS means Office of Career Services, where you have certain professors who are there to guide you, bring some companies for your internship opportunities, and they also support the students who are thinking for any final placement in conducting their job interviews. Yes. So you did your first internship on your own.
Yes.
What about other internships, Sarthak?
So recently I did an internship at Shrida Informatics, and this one I got this because I was in Prague and I met this guy and he was like, you perfectly fit.
You were in Prague.
I was in Prague during my exchange, which we'll talk about.
Okay, great.
So I was an exchange student in France, EMLO Business School, Lyon, France.
You went for a semester exchange.
I went for a semester exchange in EMLO Business School, France, with the help of JSBF. And while I was there, I was traveling a lot in Europe, and I was in Prague. I met a guy who owns a company, Shrida Informatics, and so he was looking for a guy as a business consultant, because he had to make deals with the European agencies and everything. So he was looking for a guy who has financial knowledge as well as has good conversational skills with the Europeans, who's familiar with the Europeans and everything. So he looked at me and he said that you check all the boxes